with a big round of your applauses. Warm applauses to our Vice President of Taiwan, Mr. Vincent Chu. Accompanying the Vice President is Minister of the Department of Health, Mr. Cho Wen-ta, and the Bureau of Health Promotion Director General, Ms. Chu Shu-ti. Ladies and gentlemen, your applauses to the Vice President of Taiwan, Mr. Vincent Chu. Good afternoon, Mr. Vice President. Accompanying our Vice President of Taiwan, Mr. Vincent Chu, is the Minister of the Department of Health, Mr. Cho Wen-ta, and the Bureau of Health Promotion Director General, Ms. Chu Shu-ti. Mr. Vice President, Minister, Director General, good afternoon. My name is Andy Lee. I'm very honored to be the MC for all of you today in our event, the 20th International Conference on Health Promoting Hospitals and Health Services. Ladies and gentlemen, this year, for the Chinese year, it's a very special year. It is the Year of the Dragon. And therefore, we have organized a very special dragon theme opening performance. So, may we ask the Minister of Department of Health, Mr. Cho Wen-ta, and the Bureau of Health Promotion Director General, Ms. Chu Shu-ti, please prepare for this very special opening performance. In fact, they will be performing for us. The Dragon Dance. In the East, the dragon represents good fortune. In the West, the dragon represents power. So together, today, this means the world economy, including Taiwan, will be powerful. And all the people in the world will be, of course, healthy. So, with warm applauses, the 20th International Conference on Health Promoting Hospitals and Health Services begins now! Your warm applauses, let us welcome all the VIP guests into the conference room with this Dragon Dance. All of the VIP guests are participating in the Dragon Dance, signifying good fortune and power and, of course, health for everyone in the world. Thank you for your applauses. Please, your applauses once again to our guests. Please be seated. Thank you so much for this outstanding, wonderful opening performance. And now for opening performance part 2. After the Dragon Dance, the Chinese people have the Lion Dance. Now the Lion Dance from the Wei Ho Traditional Arts Center, to celebrate the success of our event, the 20th International Conference on Health Promoting Hospitals and Health Services, the Lion Dance! red envelope. Chinese people call it Hong Bao, the red envelope. So in return for the red envelope, they are wishing us good fortune to everyone and lion to bring good fortune. That's what the Mandarin words are saying. Good fortune to everyone and lion to bring good fortune. Thank you so much, Lions. Good fortune to everyone. Lion bringing us good fortune. Ladies and gentlemen, and now I have the honor to present to you all of our VIP guests here today. I need your cooperation in giving them a round of warm applauses. Introducing the Vice President of Taiwan, Mr. Vincent Chiu. Thank you, sir, for coming today. Minister of the Department of Health, Taiwan, Mr. Chiu Wen-jia. The Director General from the Bureau of Health Promotion, Department of Health, Taiwan, Ms. Chu Shu-ti. Legislator and President of Taiwan Regional Hospital Association, Mr. Su Ching-chuan. Director of WHO Collaborating Center for Evidence-Based Health Promotion in Hospitals and Health Services, Ms. Han Tonneson. Welcome to Taiwan. Good afternoon, ma'am. Director from WHO Collaborating Center for Health Promotion in Hospitals and Healthcare, Mr. Jürgen Pelikan, Professor Pelikan. Director from the Bureau of Environmental Health from the Ministry of Public Health, Mr. Pisanu Sanprasert. Please welcome. Director of Human Resources, Information Planning and Legal Affairs, Agence de la Santé et des Services Sociaux de Montréal, Monsieur Louis Côté. Bonjour. Senior Fellow from the American Heart Association and Research Triangle Institute International, Mr. Kenneth Labrèche. Good afternoon, sir. And now, introducing the President of the World Medical Association, Mr. Jose Gomez do Amaral. Welcome, sir. The International Team Coordinator, Healthcare Without Harm, Mr. Joshua Carliner. Welcome, sir. Senior Scientist, the Coordinator of the Nutrition and the Life Course Unit, NLU, in the Department of Nutrition for Health and Development, NHD, of the World Health Organization, WHO, Ms. Randa Saate. Welcome. Professor of Public Health, La Trobe University, Australia, and Vice President for Scientific Affairs, IUHPE, Ms. Vivian Lin. Welcome. Secretary General from the International Network for Health Promotion Foundation, INHPF, Mr. Pratit Vatesatoki. Welcome, sir. And now let's welcome the President of Taiwan Society of Health Promoting Hospitals, Mr. Lin Junlong. With warm applause. President of the National Union of Nurses Association, ROC, Ms. Lu Mei Shou. Welcome, ma'am. President of the Taiwan Pediatric Association, Miss Wu Meihuan. Welcome. Director General from the Bureau of Medical Affairs for the Department of Health Taiwan, Miss Shi Chongliang. Mr. Shi Chongliang. Director from the Public Health Bureau of Taoyuan County Government, Mr. Liu Yilian. Please welcome. Director from the Public Health Bureau of Jiayi County, Mr. Zhong Mingchang. And that was the list of our VIP guests. Please, let's welcome them with your applauses once again. And now moving on, I have the honor to present to you Professor Jürgen Pelikan to address us, please. Good afternoon, sir. You have the center stage. Ladies and gentlemen, please, one more round of applause to welcome Professor Jürgen Pelikan.
Honorable Mr. Vice President, Honorable Mr. of Health, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, dear friends and colleagues. It's a real honor for me and a great pleasure to welcome you now here for the scientific committee of this conference to the 20th International Conference of Health Promoting Hospitals. This conference is special, at least for 3 reasons. Firstly, the annual HPH conference takes place in Asia, more specifically in Taiwan, for the very first time by setting a clear sign for the globalization of the HPH movement. The local hosts took every effort to support delegates from around the globe to attend. Can I have the second slide now, please? Yeah? Secondly, these activities resulted in this conference being the largest conference so far in the history of HPH. More than 1,050 delegates from Taiwan and more than 300 international delegates are assembled here, and more than 700 presentations are scheduled for the oral, mini and poster sessions. Thirdly, this is the 20th HPH conference, thus marking a jubilee of the International HPH Network. The program of the conference reflects the global scope HPH is increasingly taking. As title, the scientific committee chose Health Promoting Healthcare in a Changing World, Innovations in Service Provision, Health Management and Health Systems Design. The focus of the event will be on contributions of health promotion to effective healthcare and on the necessary preconditions to make these contributions successfully. We will have 5 plenary sessions. The opening tonight will look at the potential role of health promotion in addressing social determinants of health and to contributing better equity in health, and at the role of health promotion in tackling non-communicable diseases. And we all know that United Nations and WHO and other very important international agencies have put these 3 themes very high on their agenda. Since our endeavors along this way need to be sound evidence-based, plenary 2 on Thursday morning will address the issue of evidence for health promotion. We will look at what interventions can be recommended in the light of existing evidence and, of course, to what evidence we still need to build upon. Plenary 3 on Thursday afternoon will focus on strengthening the public health agenda in health service development. The session will discuss contributions of health promotion to supporting vulnerable groups of patients such as babies, migrants and ethnic minorities, and to improving mental health, which again we know is one of the most challenging themes in the future. And will expand to the role of hospitals in responding to climate change, and we are very proud here in Taiwan that we know for you climate change, and this is a carbon-free, or a low-carbon, I better say, a low-carbon conference, therefore we are at the right place for tackling these issues. In plenary 4 on Friday morning, we will look at these capacities needed for effective health promotion in and by healthcare. We will learn about the necessary health policy and health system support, about organizational capacity needed, and about the facilitation of health promotion by new information technology. Taking the occasion of the 20th HPH conference, plenary 5, we'll look at what the HPH network has managed to achieve during the last 20 years, what newcomers can learn from experienced partners in HPH, but also the other way around, and what next steps will be needed to take HPH further on its way to reorient health services. And we know reorient health services was a very important issue of the Ottawa Charter, the 5th area where we should do work, and how we should do that better in the future. Apart from the plenary sessions, there will be a wealth of workshops and symposia, oral sessions, oral mini-sessions, and poster presentations on diverse aspects of health promotion for patients, staff, and community populations. The scientific committee of the conference really had a tough job this year in screening almost 950 submitted conference abstracts. Next slide, please. Of these, 713 papers, that is 75%, were finally accepted for presentation. So you see this conference is following quality criteria. You had to be good to be accepted at the conference. 4 oral paper sessions and workshops with a total of 119 papers, 20 oral mini sessions with a total of 68 papers, and 2 poster sessions with a total of 526 posters. For the second time, the Book of Abstracts is available as a supplement to the newly founded journal Clinical Health Promotion. And in order to further strengthen the visibility of conference papers, virtual proceedings of the conference will be published after the event as usual. Finally, I would like to thank everybody who contributed to the preparation and organization of the scientific program of this conference. Can I have the 4th, please? Next one. The main organizers, the International Network of Health Promoting Hospitals and Health Services, the Department of Health and the Bureau of Health Promotion Taiwan, and here we really are very much indebted to admirable Professor Shuti Chu, who, if I may say that, this afternoon, because of her very high standing in our movement, has been elected to be the next chair of the governance board of this international association. Congratulations to you, Shuti. You really done that. We further are thankful to the Taiwan Association of Health Promoting Hospitals and Health Services, the WHO Collaborating Center of Health Promotion Hospitals and Healthcare at the Ludwig Boltzmann Institute. The international co-organizers, European Hospital and Healthcare Federation, European Federation of Nurses Association, International Union for Health Promotion and Education, the International Alliance of Patient Organizations, Permanent Working Group of European Junior Doctors, Global Network for Tobacco-Free Healthcare Services, and the Austrian Federal Ministry of Health. Thanks go to the members of the Scientific Committee and to all the speakers, presenters and chairs in plenary, parallel, mini and poster sessions who made it possible to offer such a full and diversified program to you. I do hope that you all will get a chance to get involved in interesting discussions and a lot of fruitful learning experiences during the sessions, but also in informal networking during the conference social program. And yesterday evening, we really got such a great example of Taiwanese hospitality, so that we are really looking forward to all these social events, and thank you so much for that. So that you can make new friends and take home new knowledge and ideas to put into practice in the settings of your own health promotion work. In order to support learning for the next HPH conference, please complete the evaluation form you will find in your conference folder before you leave. And please do also participate in the election of the best 3 posters of the conference. The authors will receive a little prize during the closing ceremony. Now, I really do hope and wish you that you can enjoy this great conference. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Professor Jürgen Pelikan. Thank you, sir. Please be seated. And now let us welcome the Bureau of Health Promotion Director General, Ms. Chu Shuti, Professor Chu Shuti, to address us. Please, ladies and gentlemen, your applauses. The new chair of the Governance Board. Ladies and gentlemen, please, one more round of applauses to welcome our new chair of Governance Board, Director General, Bureau of Health Promotion, Ms. Chu Shuti.
Thank you. Our Honorable Vice President Shao and my boss, which supports us all the way, Mr. Cho and the 2 WHOCC directors, Professor Jürgen Pelikan and Professor Hen Tanakson, and the current Governance Board Chair, Lois, and Jose and Joshua, and all the honorable guests, and my dear colleagues, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
I think I'm on behalf of the local host to welcome you and thank you for all the support. Thank you for my dear friends for traveling so far from 44 countries to Taiwan. And thank you, my dear colleagues in Taiwan, for your hard working, your outstanding performances, which make everything possible and make this conference the ever biggest one with more than 1,000 participants. Here I would like to thank many of our local associations here for supporting us on this very important issue, including we have 14 hospitals providing you the hospital visits. And we have the Hospital Association here, the Nurses Association here, Medical Association, and especially the very, very important, our Taiwan Association of Health Promoting Hospitals. And I think it's your participation which can make this conference a success. And I think here, we are glad that you bring the world into Taiwan, and with your participation, Taiwan here, we can do a better job by learning from you, and also Taiwan would also like to share our experiences with you. I'm too much under stress, so thank you so much. And again, I think it's only love and evidence which can make the world a difference. And the third thing is collaboration, collaboration, collaboration. Thank you all.
Thank you so much. Bureau of Health Promotion Director General, Ms. Chu Shuti, the new chair of the Governance Board. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, Director General. Please be seated. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let us welcome the current chair of our Governance Board, Monsieur Louis Cote, to address us. Please. Please, your applauses to welcome the Director of Human Resources, Information Planning and Legal Affairs, Agence de la Santé et des Services Sociaux de Montréal, Monsieur Louis Cote, the current chair of our Governance Board.
Yes, thank you very much. It's It's a pleasure for me to be here tonight. I am especially pleased that my successor will be Shu Qi. I worked with her as a vice chair for the last 2 years, and it was a pleasure to work with such a competent woman, and I am sure that our governance board and our network will be in very good hands. And I will install the new tradition in the network, because, in my country and in North America in general, we love baseball. And I think baseball also is a sport that is popular here in Taiwan. So when we change pitcher, in baseball game, the departing pitcher will give the ball to the next pitcher. And here, that's the new HPH ball. That's the globe, the green globe representing the world. And as you know, HPH now is expanding all over the world. We were in Quebec, the first network outside of Europe, followed by Taiwan. And I think from chair to chair in the future, we will exchange this symbol of our global network. And also the green symbol is for health, I think. And I will give it now, please, to Shu Qi.
Please, ladies and gentlemen, your applauses to welcome the new chair of our governance board, Bureau of Health Promotion, Director General, Ms. Shu Qi, to accept the green ball, our new pitcher. Please pose for the photo. Please pose for the photo. Your applauses. What a lovely hug.
And like we did in baseball, I am sure that we will win the game at the end of the day. And today, we are facing a very difficult economic situation in many countries, and I think we have to invest more in health promotion, and also I think we have to invest more in research to demonstrate to people that have to make decisions in our society that investing in health promotion is the best way to have sustainable health services all over the world. And I think this conference will put forward many information that will sustain this statement, that now it's the time and it's more important than ever to invest in health promotion and not to disinvest because of the economic situation. We should do the contrary and invest in health promotion if we think on the long run. So I am sure that you will love this conference. It will be very interesting and have a good evening. I will chair the plenary in a few minutes. I think we have some prizes to give because we have some prizes to give to institutions inside our network and to a researcher. This year it was the first year that we are giving award, but not tonight. Yet, but later at the reception. Okay, thank you. Excuse me.
Thank you so much, sir. Merci beaucoup. Thank you so much, Monsieur Louis Côté, our current chair of the governance board. Thank you, sir. Please be seated, sir. Your applauses once again to thank our current chair, Monsieur Louis Côté. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I need your hand to welcome, with a big round of applauses, a very strong supporter for Taiwan Health Services, a very strong supporter for Taiwan Health Promotion, the Vice President of Taiwan, Mr. Vincent Hsu, to address us. Ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Vice President, good afternoon. You honor us with your presence. Thank you, sir.
WHO 健康促进医院与健康照护合作中心的主任 Professor Pelican，WHO 实证健康促进医院合作中心主任 Professor Tonneson， 世界医学会的主席 Dr. Du Amoroa， 行政院卫生署邱署长 国民健康局邱局长，各位与会的贵宾，各位台湾的医界先进们，大家午安，大家好。今天本人很高兴能够应邀前来参加第20届健康促进医院国际研讨会。各位国际医疗及卫生伙伴们远道来到台北，出席这一场年度的盛会。本人首先要代表马英九总统来表达诚挚的欢迎之意。据了解，今年是健康促进医院国际研讨会第一次在亚洲举办，而且适逢第20届的会议。那么，这是所有会员伙伴们共同检视20年来发展成果，并且策立未来的最好时机。台湾能够取得本届大会的主办权，我们感到非常荣幸。所以在此，我要特别感谢国民健康局邱局长与相关的同仁的努力争取，以及大会的积极支持，让台湾有机会为这一项有益人类健康的国际活动做出一些具体的贡献。台湾在2002年，马总统担任台北市长，以及邱局长担任台北市卫生局长的时候，开始推动健康城市，并且对或私立跟公立医院进行健康医院的评鉴。行政院卫生署邱文达署长在2005年，他担任万芳医院院长的时候，申请加入国际网络，成为亚洲第一个取得世界卫生组织 WHO 健康医院会员证书的医院。隔年，邱局长邀请万芳医院当时的邱院长跟其他几位院长一起向国际网络申请来成立台湾的网络，成为亚洲第一个健康医院的网络。现在我们所推动的健康国家，就是跟马总统当初的理念可以说是一脉相承。1948年 ，WHO 的宪章将健康定义为身体的、心理的跟社会的完整凝视状态，而不只是指没有疾病跟虚弱而已。这就是全人健康的概念，是 WHO 跟各国政府努力的目标，也是健康促进医院的核心精神。我国政府从1995年，我们推动全民健康保险以来，以医疗体系共同努力，来提供民众最方便、最自由、最经济、最有效率以及满意度最高的健康照护。这一套的健保制度，在2005年的时候就获得 美国经济学家，也就是2008年诺贝尔的经济学奖的得主 Dr. Paul Krugman 他的赞扬。日前，美国有线电视网 CNN 更称许台湾的健保制度是低成本提供民众高品质的医疗服务，认为是非常有效率，也值得美国政府借鉴的制度。然而，由于人口老化跟慢性疾病的威胁，医疗照护的负荷在增加，未来是将造成健保财务沉重的负担，这是全球共同面临的问题。预防胜于治疗，唯有促进民众健康，才能根本降低国家医疗的财务负担，也才能使医疗体系跟保险制度得以永续健全的发展。1986年的 WHO 渥太华的宣言提到，医疗服务系统不应该只有疾病的诊断跟治疗，而应该将服务内容导向健康的促进。所以，健康促进医院的理念，就是透过将健康促进的概念，能够融入医院组织文化跟日常工作的流程，来提升员工、病患、家属跟社区民众的健康。因此，医院要从医疗产业转型变成健康促进产业，而加入健康促进医院的国际网络，就是要改善国家医疗照护负担的一个契机。我国卫生署致力健康促进医院模式的推动，相关的健康促进的政策，比如说微胖的防治、癌症的筛检、烟害的防治、母婴的亲善、慢性病的防治等等，都可以看到许多医院都跟当地的卫生单位、跟社区已经形成一个密切合作的网络，让资源可以整合，在提升民众健康的同时，也减少医疗照护的支出。台湾约有500家的医院，目前已经有76家医院是健康促进医院国际网络的会员。那么，为了提升更多民众的健康，我要呼吁更多的医院管理者踊跃参与健康促进医院的国际网络，成为建设性的会员，共同致力达成 WHO 全民皆健康的目标。我再次感谢 WHO 健康促进医院国际网络、WHO 实证健康促进医院合作中心，以及 WHO 健康促进医院及健康照护合作中心，支持我们共同来办理这一场别具意义的国际研讨会。也感谢担任大会讲者的学者专家提供知识以及经验的分享。各位来自海外的各位代表们，难得来到台湾，所以我希望大家能够多住几天，参观台湾的天然美景， 体验台湾的风土民情文化，品尝台湾的美食，让此行的收获更为丰硕。最后，预祝本届的国际研讨会圆满成功，健康促进医院国际网络蓬勃发展。各位贵宾，身体健康，万事如意，谢谢大家。Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Vice President. Thank you so much, sir. Mr. Vice President, may we have the honor of asking you to stay on stage to join us for the initiation ceremony. Please, let us welcome row 1 and row 2 of our VIP guests to join Mr. Vincent Hsu, Vice President of Taiwan, on stage. Please, join us for the initiation ceremony. Please, may we have the first and second row VIP guests. Just the first row, please. Just the first row VIP guests. Correction, just the first row VIP guests. Please join Mr. Vincent Hsu, Vice President of Taiwan, for the initiation ceremony. We will be inviting Vice President Mr. Vincent Hsu to sound the bell, or should I say sound the gong, to officially mark the start of our 20th International Conference on Health Promoting Hospitals and Health Services. Please, ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome our front row guests with your warm applauses. Thank you. So right now, row 1 of our VIP guests are joining Mr. Vincent Hsu, Vice President of Taiwan, for the initiation ceremony. Only our Vice President of Taiwan, Mr. Vincent Hsu, has the drum to sound off the bell. On a count of 3, 2, 1, please ring the bell. Ladies and gentlemen, the 20th International Conference on Health Promoting Hospitals and Health Services officially begins right now. Thank you so much, Mr. Vice President, Mr. Vincent Hsu, Mr. Vice President of Taiwan. Please stay for the group photo, please. May all of our guests stay on stage for the group photo with our Mr. Vice President, Mr. Vincent Hsu, Vice President of Taiwan. Please step forward for the group photo, please. Ladies and gentlemen, I need your applauses once again for our VIP guests up on stage with our Vice President of Taiwan, Mr. Vincent Hsu. Please look forward at our cameraman. This photo is for the news release tomorrow. You will see this photo in the newspaper tomorrow. Ladies and gentlemen, the 20th International Conference on Health Promoting Hospitals and Health Services. Our opening ceremony is a success. HPH Conference, first time in Asia, first time in Taiwan. Thank you all for coming to Taiwan. And as our Mr. Vice President of Taiwan, Mr. Vincent Hsu said, enjoy Taiwan. Please be seated. Thank you so much. Mr. Vice President, and all the VIP guests on stage, please be seated. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, please, one more round of applause for our VIP guests. Please be seated, thank you. Because moving on, we will show you on our projector screen all the countries of our organization. Thank you so much, Mr. Vice President, Mr. Vincent Hsu, Mr. Vice President of Taiwan. Thank you, sir. You honor us with your presence. Thank you, sir. Please be seated. Thank you. And so now, nearing the end of our opening ceremony, may I have all of our guests' attention upon the projector screen. We will show our country list. And of course, please, your applauses to each and every country. Albania! Australia! Austria! Brazil, Burkina Faso, Cameroon and Canada, Denmark, Estonia, Finland, France, Germany, Ghana, Greece, Guatemala, Hong Kong, India, Indonesia, Iran, Ireland, Israel, Italy, Japan, Kenya, Lithuania, Malaysia, Nepal, Netherlands, New Zealand, Nigeria, Norway, Pakistan, Philippines, Republic of Korea, Romania, St. Lucia, Singapore, South Africa, Spain, Swaziland, Sweden, Switzerland, Thailand, United Kingdom, United States, Taiwan. Thank you for coming to the opening ceremony of the 20th International Conference on Health Promoting Hospitals and Health Services. Thank you so much. Thank you, Mr. Vice President, for joining us. Thank you. Please, ladies and gentlemen, one more round of applause to thank Mr. Vice President of Taiwan, Mr. Vincent Xu, for joining us. Thank you, sir. You honor us with your presence. A longtime supporter of Taiwan's health services and health promotion, Mr. Vincent Xu, Vice President of Taiwan. Thank you, sir, for joining us. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, please, your applause is to thank Mr. Vice President of Taiwan, Mr. Vincent Xu.